What if I told you a single pore of the Buddha can emit infinite light? That fills the entire universe. This isn't mythology. It comes from the Avatamsaka Sutra.
At this time, the youth, Sudhana, had already comprehended the various states born from the night goddess Vasanti's initial awakening of the Bodhi mind, including the bodhisattva vows she made and the path of liberation she walked. He continued his journey. Arriving before the night goddess, universal virtue, pure light, he knelt in reverence, circumambulated her countless times, and then, joining his palms, asked,
"Holy One, I have already awakened the aspiration for unexcelled, perfect enlightenment. But I do not yet know how a bodhisattva should practice, nor how to achieve the state of a bodhisattva."
Excellent, excellent. Good man, you have already awakened the supreme Bodhi mind and have come to ask about the bodhisattva's path of practice. This is exceedingly rare. If a bodhisattva can perfect the following 10 dharmas, they will fulfill all bodhisattva practices.
attaining pure samadhi to see all Buddhas, obtaining pure vision to observe the profound marks of the Buddhas, comprehending the Tathagata's ocean of merits, understanding the boundless light of buddhadharma across the Dharma realm, and realizing how the Tathagata emits light from every pore to benefit all sentient beings. Seeing jewel-colored light flowing from the Tathagata's pores, manifesting the transformations of Buddhas in every thought to discipline sentient beings, attaining the Buddha's voice to proclaim the Dharma in the languages of all beings, and comprehending the names of all Buddhas and their sovereign spiritual power to guide sentient beings.
Good man, by accomplishing these 10 dharmas, a bodhisattva can fulfill all bodhisattva vows and practices. Good man, the gateway of liberation I have attained is called the universal stride of joy in tranquil meditation. Through this Dharma door, I can universally see all Buddhas of the 3 periods of time in their pure lands, yet remain completely unattached to them.
Because I understand the true nature of the Tathagata, not departing as worldly transience is forever extinguished, not coming as the essence is inherently unproduced, not originating as the Dharma body is perfectly equal, not ceasing as there are no marks of arising, not entirely real as it abides like an illusion, not entirely false as it truly benefits sentient beings, not transitioning as it transcends birth and death, not corruptible as its self-nature is eternally unchanging, of one mark as it is beyond all words, and formless as both nature and form are fundamentally empty. Toward this Dharma door, I generate no deluded discrimination.
Good man, having thus comprehended all Tathagatas, I then protect and save all sentient beings with great compassion. When practicing the first dhyana, the mind remains unmoving, ceasing all mental karma, embracing sentient beings, and striving forward with courageous wisdom, filled with profound joy. Practicing the second dhyana, contemplating the fundamental nature of sentient beings, giving rise to a heart of renunciation toward birth and death. Practicing the third dhyana, extinguishing the myriad sufferings and burning afflictions of all sentient beings. Practicing the fourth dhyana, growing and perfecting all vows of wisdom, giving birth to all samadhis, playfully mastering spiritual powers, accomplishing myriad transformations, and universally entering the entire Dharma realm with pure wisdom. good man, when cultivating this liberation, I use various expedient means to spiritually ripen sentient beings.
For those living heedlessly as householders, I help them arise correct understanding of this world, so they no longer cling to the 5 desires, urging them to abandon sensual pleasures and walk the path of purity. For those abiding in quietude, during the silent nights I pacify evil sounds, proclaim the profound and wonderful Buddha Dharma,
bestow radiant light, and dispel their fears, ensuring that sentient beings do not generate wrong views or greed, causing committed evil karma to cease, bringing unarisen wholesome dharmas to arise, and making existing wholesome roots grow. Guiding them in this way, they ultimately perfect all wisdom.
Good man, I have merely attained this single gateway of liberation. As for those great bodhisattvas who fully possess all the practices and vows of Samantabhadra, how could I possibly know them completely, or speak of them all? Not far from here, to the right of the Bodhi Mandala, there is a night goddess named Joyful Eyes Observing Sentient Beings. Go and ask her, how should a bodhisattva practice the bodhisattva path?
The night goddess then concluded with verses. As long as one holds firm faith in their heart, they can feel the Buddha's omnipresence. The Buddha's wisdom and compassion will transform into countless rays of light and sounds, gently guiding every sentient being toward liberation. The youth Sudhana prostrated at the night goddess's feet, circumambulated her countless times, looked up in deep reverence, and then bid his farewell, continuing his journey to seek the Dharma. This passage of scripture tells us that bodhisattvas, employing profound meditative wisdom and flexible expedient means, selflessly guide all sentient beings toward light and liberation.
If you're seeking light, remember, it's never far away. It has always been within your heart. In the next chapter, we'll follow Sudhana to meet his next wise teacher.